Welcome back to KMOT First News at 10. Strap in. We have a lot of sports across the region to cover tonight. First off, in girls basketball, our JT Faribault headed to South Prairie Max for their tilt with Delax Burlington. Now, the Lakers were on fire from three in the first half of this one. After a scramble for a loose ball, it's a quick pull of the trigger for Xana Berkeley, who hits from downtown. Down 6 in the second, the Royals could really use a bucket here. How about Scotty Beck from the corner? South Prairie Max would half their deficit. Going to hit the three here in the corner to cut the deficit in half. Coach Bond telling her team to keep the foot on the gas. Good ball movement from the Lakers. It's Berkeley hitting another three, and Delax Burlington would now lead this one by 4. Shot clock running out on the Royals here. Isaiah Trader drives along the baseline. She's going to find teammate Amy Mickelson in the corner, who gets the quick shot off before the horn buzzes. Talk about a catch and shoot. It's the visiting Lakers, though, who would pull off the upset of number 2A South Prairie Max. They get the 2-point victory. Back in Minot, our Redeemers played host to one of the top teams in Class B tonight in Central McLean. The Cougars trailed by 3 at the half. The first bucket of the third quarter belonged to Reagan Kelstrup, who quickly ties things at 22. Knights now looking for their first bucket of the second half. Caden Braun gives a nice pass inside to a cutting Leah Conway, who's laying it in. She says there was contact on the play. I don't know. The Cougars would take over from there, though. Central McLean's defense is a staple in its game. Morgan Snyder picks up a loose ball here and is going to lay it off the glass. Central McLean would eventually roll in this one on the road, getting the 17-point win over our Redeemers. Surrey hosting Partial tonight. Caitlin Ryder and Melissa Duggan honored on senior night. Braves storming out to a big lead in the first quarter, but it's the Mustangs who would rally in the second. Good ball movement here by Surrey. It gets to Lainey Will for the 3. And then moments later, an errant shot by Surrey, but Will's going to get the rebound. And check out this. She just flips it up and gets the 2 points. Partial trying to stop the run here. Hey, don't forget about the inbounder, Alyssa Hackinson to Casey Joe Heavygun. Heavygun goes back to Hackinson, who drains the 3. Mustangs with it back. The ball gets to Sienna Klimple, who hits it from the top of the key. Now, a few plays later, Partial's Ashton Keplin misses the shot here, but teammate Isabella Williams in good position gets the board and puts it back in. But it's the home team Mustangs that would pull away in the end, getting the 55-39 win on senior night. The Minot boys and girls teams headed to Dickinson tonight to take on the Midgets and defend their number 1 rankings in Class AA. Let's head to the boys game first. Eric Winchesky with it here for Minot, trying to work in the post. He runs into trouble and lays it off for Landon Bedell, who spins inside and gets the bucket to go just before the shot clock expires. Dickinson looking to answer back now. Damon Glauser gets it on the near side. He's a sharpshooter, lets it fly and sinks it from downtown. Minot ahead by 3, hoping to stop the Midgets' run. It's a fantastic pass fired inside for Fisher Johnson, who lays it up and in. Magicians now lead 18-13. They would see this one out. Minot gets the 68-47 win. That's the final. In the early game, Magets facing off with the Midgets. We got some good ball movement here by Minot, getting in the hands of Lily Bell in the corner, who drains the 3. And then moments later, the Magets with the ball again, looking for the fast break. Bell gets it to Maggie Fricky, who just misses the shot, but Carew Lamore gets the rebound and the putback. Dickinson trying to stay in this one. We got a little pick and roll action here. Abby Dutke gets it down low and puts it in for the easy 2 points. But the Magets would dominate in this affair. The final score 84-39. Some boys basketball scores from you from around the region. Beulah wins at Dunseith while the Crusaders topple the Bombers. The Mavericks beat the Wildcats by 23 while Powers Lake Burke Central wins by 10 on the road. And it's a 46-point win for Velva, who traveled tonight to Glenburn. In Class A girls basketball scores, number 3 Bottineau dominated Dunseith, while the number 5 Cardinals topped the Braves by 4. Stanley edging out Newtown by 2. In Class B girls basketball, the number 8 Honkers beat the visiting Panthers by 27. The Woodchucks would win by 17, and Berthold cruises past Trinity Christian. And last but not least, MLS wins in Divide County by a score of 64-48. Well, to gymnastics now. Minot playing host to several WDA teams at the Minot Auditorium for tonight's meet. Here's Dickinson's Elizabeth Karski on the balance beam. She twists and flips off of the beam, landing a nice score of 9.00 for her efforts. Now let's go to Minot's Grayson Bergen on the uneven bars. She's going to swing around the high bar, and a solid landing sees her pick up a score of just over 8.9. Sticks the landing there. And now let's go to the vault. Here goes Legacy's Macy Crane. She's going to spring into a score of just over 8.5. Here's a look at the scoreboard. Dickinson leads the way in team scores. The Magi takes second with a score of 142.875. Jamestown Century and Grand Forks round out the top 5. Minot Minotauros drop a tough one on the road in St. Cloud to the Norsemen. Final score 6-4. Ryland Jockums with 2 goals tonight. Jack O'Hannison and Colby Volk also scored. It's the same 2 teams on the ice tomorrow night. In softball, Minot State gets the sweep of the day in the first 2 games under new coach Sal Rodriguez. They shut out Valley City State 7-0 in the first one and then edge out North Dakota State College of Science 5-3. We got more games going on tomorrow inside the MSU Bubble Dome. And it's day 1 of the PRCA Championship Rodeo. I told you everything was going on, and I wasn't kidding. Very first contest of the night, Watford City's Clay Jorgensen. He's top 20 in the world bareback standings right now. 80 points for Jorgensen on a horse called Most Wanted. Excellent score tonight off the bat. It's going to be tough to beat, but Ethan Mazarenko of Casey, Wyoming did it. Here's In Time with the horse named Dream's End. 81.5 points, the highest score of the evening. And then in calf roping, you're going to see Austin Hurlburt of Norfolk, Nebraska with the catch. He flanks it to the ground, 2 ties and a half hitch, 9.3 seconds. Good rodeo action tonight. Well, Des Lacs Burlington sophomore Bryn Hansen has dominated girls cross country over the past 3 years. On top of her 3 state titles, she now has another honor, Gatorade Player of the Year. Bryn is the first girls cross country runner for DLB to earn that honor. She won her 3rd straight Class B state meet in October with a time of 19:42.5, holding off the 2nd place finisher by 7 seconds. She's also won state titles with DLB's track and field team. I caught up with Bryn just before the school's winter sports pep rally today to get her reaction to the honor.
It's hard to understand for me just because I'm in a different season right now, and it's been a little bit since cross country. But I think just knowing that like the last time someone had gotten this award in Class B girls was 2008, the year I was born. I think that's just really cool to see.
Bryn also plays hockey with Minot High as DLB co-ops with the Majets. Bryn and the Majets skated to a 3-2 victory last night against Mandan. Congratulations to her. That's a big honor. Hey, that's all we have in sports, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.